Man, this whole time, bro, they made us fucking think Africa was such a poor country, bro. Such a place you wouldn't want to be at, bro. And Speed is single-handedly changing my perspective on life. Like the music in Africa, the culture, everything, every single aspect of Africa just makes my insides feel so good, bro. And it makes me just want to leave America, bro. I feel like America is the trap.
Hey yo, I know I talk big shit about Africa, B. But after watching this IShowSpeed stream in Africa, South Africa, and Johannesburg and all over, like, yo, I'm coming. I'm coming. Yo, listen, everybody who I offended, all those Africans down there in South Africa and blah, 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 Burkina Faso and all, yo, my bad. Yo, call me Kunta Kinte, because I'm on my motherfucking way. I see y'all in a minute. Speed showing me the real side of Africa right now. Like, yo, like it ain't all like Somali or here Congo and man, you got some places out there that are just it just scream home to your soul. Good looking, Speed. Call me Kunta. I'm coming home.
I Show Speed streams in Africa needs to be studied because he is breaking down generational stereotypes about Africa and about all these people just live in huts and they're not modernized. And you can just tell with the energy and vibes that they give. Speed is feeling welcome. He's feeling at home amongst these people. And when he was in Europe, he was being treated as an escapade. He was being treated like as a minstrel show, like, do this for us, do this dance for us, boy. And it's a complete different energy. And that's why at the end of the day, we need to get rid of these diaspora wars, because if we actually were amongst each other in person, we would get along and we would like each other. I've seen a lot of people say they are wanting to visit Africa after IShowSpeed has been doing this stream. So yes, this has been successful. It's been educational. And I'm actually considering tuning into one of the streams to actually learn something from IShowSpeed. Like, to me, this is what streaming is all about. Not just bringing celebrities and being messy. This man is teaching people. He's doing different things. He's exposing himself to the world, and he's making the world a better place. I Show Speed is great energy, and to see him from where he started as a streamer to see where he is today, I'm proud of who he has become.
And I personally believe that what Speedy's doing right now, without even realizing it, is he's literally waking up the masses. He's waking up the masses from all the propaganda and the lies that the media has fed America, Black Americans, about Africans and Africa. You know, he might not even know it or be aware of it, but he is literally healing generations right now. And trust and hear what I'm saying. Speed was divinely chosen for a time such as this. It might be an innocent thing and look like it's streaming, but a lot of Americans are waking up and realizing they were fed lies. And everything that they learned and were taught about Africa were lies. I have so much more respect for Speed after watching just a couple of days of his tour.
Man, I'm not gonna lie, Speed making your boy want to go to Africa. Like, dude, he deserves Stream of the Year. Like, he might win again this year. Like, dude, really, when you sit here and think about it, Speed has such a big impact on the world. Not even just the streamer community. A lot of us forget, like, okay, the streamer community is the streamer community. But to have an impact on the world, like, dude got people chasing him down in Africa. Like, people showing him so much love in Africa, y'all. Like, he legit makes me want to go. Like, he done raced a cheetah. He's literally living his life to go back to the motherland and really make it look that lit. It's crazy. Like, dude is having the time of his life. Like, he's literally touring the whole Africa. Like, when you sit here and think about it, Speed, his streams are so generational. It's no streamers. I mean, no streamers that's doing what dude is doing. And I think that that's why he keeps winning Streamer of the Year, because doing them subathons and everything gonna only get you so far. Like, dude doing subathons and some. Like, Speed, yeah, he's the best streamer. I'm gonna give it to him. Like, when you really sit here and think about the stuff he's doing, he can literally make a TV show out of his life, let alone stream. Once again, dude, life is a TV show. Like, it's a movie, dang. Like, he done seen the world. Do y'all understand that? Dude done seen the world. Like, bro, look, he was having so much fun. He was finna race the cheetah. The cheetah ended up scratching. Guess what? He still raced it. He didn't even care. Like, he's like, I'm gonna still race it. Because you know how Speed think? It's one in a lifetime. I don't even care. None of it's about to mess up this moment. I don't care. I'm about to have fun. I'm in Africa. And he's doing his job while in Africa, talking to the community in the world, the chat, the audience. Dude, make you want to go to Africa, y'all.
Listen, I'm very happy that Speed, the streamer Speed, has went to Africa and done his IRL stream there. I'm very happy that there are a lot of people that are having realizations and changed minds about Africa and how beautiful it is, and the fact that Africans do not hate us, the fact that we need to build a bridge and unite the nations, African Americans in Africa. We've been needing to fix that relationship. We've been needing to mend that wound. But y'all have to also understand, and this is part of the problem, that we only pay attention when a celebrity does something. There have been plenty and countless content creators that have gotten on this camera and said how beautiful Africa is, that have gotten on this camera and said how much the Africans love us and they don't hate us. And it ain't nothing like that European reject is teaching you. It ain't nothing like the pretendian is teaching you. It ain't nothing like none of them self-hatred warriors, identity crisis warriors are teaching you. We have to stop contributing to the problem. Just because a celebrity says something, now all of a sudden it's law. We have to stop doing that. There have been plenty of people out here telling y'all about Africa. And now all of a sudden I'm seeing people crying on camera and telling me, oh my God, I didn't know. I thought it was just all lions, mud, and huts. How did you think that? Why did you think that? See, you ain't finna get off that easy with me. I'm happy you having the realization moment. But see, it's a lot of self-hatred in a lot of you. It's a lot of anti-blackness in a lot of you. Your ideology is very clan memberish. But you get a streamer that goes to Africa and now all of a sudden you want to unite Africans and African Americans. It's great that y'all are having this realization, but maybe do your homework. But maybe you should have done your research before assuming what you was taught is law. Maybe you shouldn't have just assumed that Africa ain't nothing but lions, mud, and huts. Maybe you shouldn't have assumed that the Africans hate you all because some self-hatred warrior told you so. All because some identity crisis warrior told you so. Speed's own father is an identity crisis warrior. Go look up when Speed was trying to tell him about Africa and how that man started fidgeting and couldn't stop moving and sitting up there going through all the little demonic little possessions trying to avoid him being African. Imagine a black person trying to avoid being African. It's like a damn penguin trying to avoid snow. It's like water trying to avoid H2O. You think just because I live in America, my grandmother's from America, my great-grandmother's from America, that don't mean nothing. We was the first to migrate. We are the original people. We did everything before everybody. Tell me, what's the upside to distancing ourselves from Africa? What, you want to get closer to a European reject? What, you think the European reject finna save you because you done distanced yourself from your ancestry? What's the upside? It's so much dumb shit being said. Motherfucker gonna tell me that we should stop identifying as being black. Do you know why black and white exists? Black and white, we call ourselves black because white folks made whiteness the top of the food chain. White supremacy, everything white is right. Everything was about being white. So we are black as black power, black unity, black excellence, black love. We understand we not actually black, stupid. Nobody's saying we actually a fucking crayon color. But what it is a status symbol. If we allow it to be, it's a title of pride and courage. We don't need to stop identifying as black. You need to stop identifying as black because you act more like a clan member anyway. Hey, we black, we African American, we American African, we Africans. We are everything wrapped into one. That's how beautiful this community is. That's how beautiful we are. That is our potential. That is the uniqueness of us. But y'all listen to these buckethead motherfuckers talking about nothing, overthinking their way into oblivion. So damn traumatized all throughout life that they can't even love themselves. Gotta over analytically think and understand Just because you label yourself a critical thinker, you can overthink your way into being an idiot too.
Speed's Africa tour is kind of scaring me right now because the amount of people admitting that they didn't realize that Africa wasn't just like sticks and mud. That, like, Africa actually has, modern technology and roads and running water and all that type of stuff. And then that Africa is a continent, not a country. I've seen clips of Speed's story and I love it because every place he goes, he kind of rewrites like the stereotype or the image that people have in their head, and he shows that, hey, like, this is a normal place. But especially with Africa, some of y'all I genuinely worry about. Because even when people who are like, oh, but the American propaganda makes you think that Africa is just nothing and extremely all this. Guys, can you do a little bit of research and maybe just a little bit of logical thinking? Do you really think an entire continent will just be sticks and mud and tribal people? If you just look up Africa City, you will see so many cities that look just like ours with skyscrapers, big buildings, roads, infrastructure, all that type of stuff.
The mosque is sleeping. Everything they told Europeans and Americans and people around the world about Africans, that mosque is sleeping. All the propaganda, all the years of propaganda of Africans full of flies and mucus and everything is sleeping. Because you know what? People like IShowSpeed is in Africa. And the comments that people are making is, wow, we didn't actually realize Africa was that nice. The things they told us about Africans, of course they told you those things about Africans. Of course they said all those things about Africans so that they can justify everything that they've ever done to Africans. The enslavement of Africans, the exploitation of Africans, and all the bullshit that Africans have been put through. But you know what? The truth always comes out in the end. It always comes out in the end. And you know what? Like we always say, shame the devil. Shame the devil. The truth will always shame the devil. Because IShowSpeed is showing people in America just how beautiful Africa is. Well, it is. Even people who don't have a lot, they're happy. I can tell you now, when I go to Kenya, I'm always so surprised to see just how happy people are compared to the people in the UK or even people in America, just so miserable all the time.
You know what this Africa stream with Speed tells me? That they got us fucked up in America, gang. Hey, folks, they made us think that Africa was mud pits and they made us think Africa was the worst of the slums. Speed is in Africa having the best time of his life. The best time of his life. And actually, Africa is better to live in than America. It's white people having fun in Africa. It's diverse as hell. It's Asians all in Africa and shit. Damn. So, why the fuck they lie to us, man? Why they lie to us about our... You see what I'm saying? Why they lie to us, gang?
I see a lot of people talk about IShowSpeed's streams and everybody's excited about, oh, he's being treated like a human. He's in Africa. He's black. What do you mean he's being treated like a human being? Like before I came here, I didn't know that I was black. I knew I was Nigerian. I knew there were Kenyans. I knew there were other people, but I never got to see that the color of my skin was black or anything. All that to say, he's being treated like a human being. He's being treated like people see him because that's how Africans are. And I think a lot of these diaspora wars are spurred by people who have no clue what's going on. Because I come into this country and talk to African Americans and see, hey, they don't hate me. Like they're not trying to end me. And they're so surprised too that I don't hate them. It's like, dude, like, you don't think me less? I'm like, no, my dude, you have so much street smarts and I want you to teach me, And I think a lot of the evil things that we've heard have been people trying to pit human beings against each other. And I don't think that should stand. So to my African American brothers and sisters, visit those countries that you want to in Africa. Enjoy them because people out there love you. I promise.
If you watch Speed go to Africa and your biggest takeaway was that, oh my God, it's not just huts and mud, that's not awareness, buddy. That is straight ignorance. That image of Africa, it didn't come from nowhere. It came from what you were taught, what you never questioned, and what you were always comfortable believing.
IShowSpeed is doing his African tour, and all I can say is here to heal a lot of generations. You have been watching the negative side of how Africa is and how Africans are. And actually, I've seen many videos of Black Americans saying that Africans don't love us. But for me, as long as you have watched what um, Aisha Speed is going through, is he receiving a lot of love from Africans. And that shows you that we love you. We love Black Americans. At the end of the day, we are all blacks. And I don't see the reason as to why you should say that Africans don't love us. It's the right time for us now to build a bridge and connect and become one because we are all black. The other thing about the places IShowSpeed has visited, you saw Angola. Angola is so beautiful. The capital city of Angola is called Luanda. It's one of the most beautiful cities you'll ever find in Africa. South Africans, they showed him love, a lot of love. In Botswana and Eswatini is receiving a lot of love, is exploring a lot of culture, um, traditions and all that, and also exploring African food. Africa has a lot to show. It's only that the media has targeted a set to paint a certain type of image for you, for us, you can see how Africa is. But Africa, it's very welcoming. Africans people are nice, they are welcoming, they are kind, they are generous, and they show love. They show love. Africa is really indeed a beautiful continent. It's made of 54 countries with good infrastructure, good culture, hospitality, food, kind people, and it's a rich continent. That is one thing they don't want you to see. And also we have good education system. Yeah. So what I'll say is let this show of IShowSpeed expose the real Africa. And if you are Black American there, if you are someone who has been watching the negative side of Africa, it's the right time for you to come in the continent, in Mama Africa. We call it Mama Africa, to come and explore. It's a whole large place to explore. Different countries, different cultures, different people, different languages, and at the end of the day, we love everyone. So make sure you give the video a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and credit belongs to the creators of these short videos. Thank you for watching. Welcome to Africa.